YouTube, what it do, everybody? It's Easy Neo back with another video, and as you can tell, we are playing Fatal Fury City of the Wolves. Now, before I talk about this game and stuff like that, I really want to apologize for not being consistent for like a month. Yeah, I've posted some shorts every now and then, but then like every time I get consistent, it follows with a bigger lap and a bigger break of just inconsistency, just me not being on the channel for like a very long time. And I really do apologize for that, because I really do want to go crazy with this YouTube channel and stuff like that, and I really do want to give you guys a plethora of content for you all to enjoy. So I really do want to apologize for not being consistent. I apologize all the time, and then I'm still never consistent, but this time, you know, hold me accountable, or I'm gonna hold myself accountable, and I am going to just upload videos and just try my best to stay consistent on the channel. Probably like, hopefully I can get something like once a week, or maybe even every day. I think I could do every day because I'm a bit more free now, but you know, sometimes you never know what life brings you. You know, life can get in the way and stuff like that. But as you can tell from the title of the video, this is my favorite SNK game. I'm not gonna lie to you, this game is really fun, City of the Wolves. Now, I don't have a main yet, right? I don't have a main in this game. Right now, I'm rocking with Rock. Rock is pretty solid, he's pretty cool and stuff like that, but I don't know, I might want to try Hokuto Maru. Is it Hokuto Maru, or is it Hokuto Maru? Or does it matter? I think it's Hokuto Maru. But Hokuto Maru just sounds better, so I always say Hokuto Maru. But it's a U, it's a K, and then it's a U, and it's not a K-O, so I think it's Hokuto Maru, right? So I might try him, because he looks like the most fun character in the game. I made that short a while ago where I was talking about like ranking the Fatal Fury characters based on how fun they look. And I was gonna continue with that series up until the game came out, but then the game came out, you know, the early access version of the game came out, and then the game fully came out. And I had the early access version of the game, it was just like, you know, I wasn't on the channel like that. But yeah, so I might try him out. I might try out, you know, the person that I'm fighting right now, be Jeanette. I might try her out. I'm just looking for a really cool rushdown character, because those are characters that I use in fighting games a lot, right? So I'm going to look for that really rushdown heavy character. Or one of you guys could let me know in the comment section down below what's a good rushdown character to use. I think Rock is overall like just a good all-rounder. He has like some good zoning capabilities. He has the grab that I just used there, that little command grab, as one of the special moves. Another thing that I really like about this game, actually no, let me not get into that, I'm getting off topic, but yeah, I think like Rock is just like, he's a good all-rounder rushdown character. But as you can see, Jeanette, she a little cool too. I don't think she's like top tier, but I don't really know the character strength in this game and stuff like that. But I managed to take that round with the throw. But yeah, Jeanette's also a heavy rushdown character who's pretty cool and stuff like that. But you know, I mean, my boy Rock is just tough, man. I played as him in KOF 15, and we're gonna get into my SNK history, because it's not that like large. I haven't played all of SNK's games, so like some of you might disagree when I say this is the best SNK game. But you know, I haven't played a lot of them. But out of all the ones I've played, this is by far my favorite, so I'm gonna say it's the best until I play more of the other ones. But yeah, so just let me know some cool rushdown characters in the comment section below if you care to like comment, stuff like that. Comment what characters you're using, and hopefully maybe like I can start going live a bit more consistently, and we could just run matches with each other. Let me know in the comment section how that sounds. We could just arrange a day, open up a room, and you know, we'll see with the live streaming schedule, because I do want to live stream some more fighting games. I think like I usually like stream fighting games, and they're usually like really long. Like the streams are longer when I stream fighting games. I remember that one BD tag stream back in like what? Like it was in the it was like a couple years ago, I think like COVID era time. That was a really fun stream. We got a lot of people on there, so you know, I want to do more things like that when I stream fighting games and stuff. But yeah, so just let me know, you know, let me know who you play as. Let me know who's a good rushdown character. Let me know if I should stick as Rock, go to be Jeanette. You know, I think a lot of you are going to say Hotaru. I don't know if Hotaru is a rushdown character. Hotaru is the reason I don't want to use Mai, by the way, because the way that I've seen Hotaru in Mai play, it looks like Mai does everything, or no, Hotaru does everything that Mai does, but just a lot better. So like, in my head, it's just like, if you play as Mai, you might as well play as Hotaru, unless you know, you're one of them people who play as Mai for the other reasons. We're gonna keep it PG, we're gonna keep it PG, keep it TOS and PG, right? But we know those other reasons that you might use Mai for, and you got some skeletons in your closet or something like that, bro. Just joking, you don't have skeletons in your closet or nothing like that. Man, some of you might, but yeah, I'm about to take an L, bro. Hopefully I can make this comeback, and I can't. I was like, yo, like my health was low, but I could make the comeback. Anyway, let me get into my history with the SNK games, and then I'll talk about why I like this game so much. And also, yes, I know I'm jumping a lot. don't comment about me jumping a lot in the comment section below. I don't know why. One, I haven't played fighting games in a long time, right? It's been about like a month and a half since I played fighting games. And every time I play a new fighting game and I'm testing out the waters, I just jump a lot. I jump a lot. Also, by the way, I didn't mention this earlier in the video, and I probably should have. You see, I'm going all over the place right now, and I apologize. That's just what happens when I do this like commentary stuff, and I one take it. You know, I just one take my commentary. You know, it's not multiple takes. Every single piece of commentary that you've seen on this channel, or at least most of the pieces, have all been one take. It has never been me planning a script or planning a topic. I just speak my mind, and when I speak my mind, I tend to change topics a lot. But anyway, I wanted to mention that I did not train with Rock. I did not hop in training. I did the couple live streams that, if you were there, you saw them. I did those couple live streams. After that, after I ended the live stream, a couple days later, I just went online without any training. That's why I'm jumping a lot, because I really just don't know what I'm doing too much like that. But, you know, it happened with the Grand Blue video too. If you remember the Grand Blue video from like last year, I was jumping a lot when I was first playing the game. It's something that tends to happen when I play a fighting game for the first time, and then as I get used to it, I'm not jumping crazy. I heard jumping is pretty good in this game though, but I'm not too sure about that. Had to hit her with that move real quick. But yeah, let me talk about my history with the SNK games and give you a feeling just where I'm at and why I feel like this is the best SNK game that I've played so far. But of course, the title is gonna say this is the best SNK game. This is City of the Wolves is the best SNK game. That might be the title or something along those lines. But what I do want to say with my history with the SNK games is I started off with KOF 14, right? I started off with King of Fighters 14. Why did I start off with King of Fighters 14? I was on Twitter, right? And I saw art of Leona. And Leona is my favorite character across all SNK games. I really like Leona and the story that is presented through her. I don't know if she was ever a main lead in an King of Fighters game. I was gonna say SNK game, or in a King of Fighters game. I don't know, right? So, I played KOF 14. I bought the game because I saw Leona on Twitter. I thought she looked cool. I was like, this is a cool looking character. She has a really cool design, right? Like her design, in my opinion, is really cool. She has a really good design, right? So I was like, at first I was like, what anime is she from? Just because like the art that I saw was really good. And I was like, you know what? I'm curious what anime she's from, because I thought she was from an anime. Then I found out, okay, she's not from an anime, she's from a fighting game. And that fighting game was King of Fighters, right? But I found King of Fighters 14, it was like really cheap on Amazon, right? So I bought King of Fighters 14. I started playing it, but I didn't know that Leona was a charge character, right? I didn't know that Leona was a charge character, and I'm playing so bad right here, right now. But, you know, bad gameplay aside, I mean, I managed to win that last one 2-1, but we'll see what I can do here. So I took some getting used to play King of Fighters 14, as it will always when you're playing a new fighting game. But I didn't know Leona was a charge character, right? Because I didn't like do training or anything. I just hopped into like straight fighting with my friends and stuff like that. I didn't know Leona was a charge character, so pulling off some of her moves was like, I couldn't pull them off, and it frustrated me a little. And then I figured out, oh, okay, she's a charge character. And I know people say charge characters are easier than other characters, but I kind of like using the normal traditional characters with traditional inputs more than charge characters. But because it was Leona, I made an exception and I learned her. And Leona was cool. I had fun playing KOF 14. That was my first SNK game. Then my second SNK game was, I think we did this through Parsec or something. I think it was SNK Heroines, right? Where I played through Parsec with my friend, and I was okay. Like I played very little of it, not too much, but it was okay. Then the next game that I played after that was King of Fighters 13, right? And one of my friends thinks this is the best King of Fighters game ever. And I don't know, I didn't play too much of it to come to a decision like that, because I like 15 a lot. So I played 13, 14, and then I'm gonna get into 15, but let's continue with 13. So 13, I really just hopped in training mode, see what I could do with certain characters. I think, what's his name? Kyo, and then Athena. Yeah, Kyo, Athena. I'm hoping I'm saying her name right, because it's I'm forgetting it at the moment. And Leona. So I played as those three characters, and I was just testing out what I could do in the game. Those combo trials were actually kind of hard. I think I tried doing the most advanced ones, and I was like, dang, bro, like I don't know what I got myself into. Unfortunately, I lost that match, but you know, we gonna come back. We gonna try to make the comeback. We gonna see if we can come back. But yeah, so I played KOF 13, and then that was my third SNK game, right? So like I've really only played, like, outside of this, I've only played 4 SNK games. This is my 5th one. I don't know, should I go back and play the older ones? You guys let me know in the comment section below, because I can make a video on that. And I think I still have to make a video on old Melty, but this is City of the Wolves. We'll talk about Melty in a Melty video and stuff like that. But I do apologize for like all that other content not being there. Like the Learning Fighting Game series, I have an episode coming out soon, like episode 3. Yeah, it's gonna be episode 3 of Learning Fighting Games that I'm gonna drop on the channel. And we're gonna still be doing the Sonic Unleashed stuff. Sonic Unleashed, like I said in that previous video, might take over my channel. And I'm gonna try to bring back the fighting game. I'm gonna try to bring back everything slowly and gradually. I want to bring back the Naruto Clash of Ninja games on the channel, because like we already know, like, that's one of my favorite fighting game series of all time. But let's stay focused for a little bit. So I played KOF 13 for a bit longer than I did, much longer than I played SNK Heroines. But I didn't own SNK Heroines or KOF 13s. I played those games through my friends, right? It's really good to have like friends in real life that play fighting games. As rare as it is, because it's just me and probably like a handful of people. But most of my friends don't really play fighting games like that. The closest that they play to a fighting game is an arena fighter. So like your Storms, your Sparking Zeros, Tenkaichi, Kill la Kill If, things of that nature. I might make a video on Sparking Zero later, in the future, because I do want to talk about that game. But the next game that I played by SNK was KOF 15. Of course, that's the one that I put the most hours into. Got it on PC. Love the mod. The modding community did a good job when they're not doing degenerate mods and stuff like that. Outside of the degenerate mod, the modding community, they ate. I managed to win that one, which was pretty cool. Throughout this whole set with the other rock player, I played bad. And I think we're gonna skip to the other fight with I think I'm going up against not Hotaru, Preacher. I'm going up against a Preacher. So against that rock player, I lost. But the last fight, it looked very choppy, and it just wasn't in good quality. I don't know what happened. I don't know. OBS was messing with me while I was recording, and I didn't notice that. But I lost that fight against that rock player. I lost 2-1. So now here I am up against this Preacher player. Now, granted, I think I did a pretty good job, like fighting up against all these people, despite not knowing what I'm doing at all and not knowing the many features of this game, because this game is very mechanic heavy, right? But yeah, KOF 15, you know, I played KOF 15, had a lot of fun with KOF 15, but with this game, I'm having the most fun. I'm having the most fun out of any SNK game, and this game is very mechanic heavy, and I don't know every single mechanic in the game, and I'm looking forward to learning more and things of that nature. Just, you know, hey, give me some tips and tricks on how to get better in the game in the comments section. You know, I always ask this whenever I play a fighting game. Give me some tips and tricks. Hopefully, I'll be on this game for, you know, many years, however long this game lasts with DLC and stuff like that. Hopefully, I'm on this game for many years to come. So yeah, I do think I'm doing pretty alright for somebody who doesn't really know what they're doing all that much, right? I think I was hoping more. I think I got crushed there by that Preacher player. Now, this Preacher player definitely knows what they're doing. Preacher's also another character that's pretty cool. Isn't she like a rushdown heavy character also? You guys are gonna have to let me know in the comment section below. You know, I just gather up, whenever I play a fighting game, I gather up all my rushdown characters, and I'm like, I'm gonna learn them. There's gonna be one that I'm gonna stick to as a main. And again, with a lot of the recent fighting games, because I like the cast of characters so much, it's really hard for me to find a main. Like in KOF 15, it was hard for me to find a main 3, right? Because it was Leona, it was Athena, and it was Shunei, right? That was my 3, but it took a while for me to find that 3, because it was really like, when I played the game, it was really Leona partnered up with 2 randoms, and I was like, nah, I need to learn 2 other characters, and I got beat there, unfortunately. But you know, it is what it is. I'm gonna try my best to make a comeback, but we'll see what it is. We'll see. But yeah, this is a lot of fun. So when I hopped on this game, like on stream, like that's like, the stream is private now, so like a lot of you guys can't see it. But I was mainly on the color customization. As you can see, I'm rocking the number 4 color customization. In the stream, I was making number 4, like my color customization were based off of like cartoon characters and stuff like that. So I wanted to make number 4 right here. And bro, don't give me color customizations in the game, bro, because I'm going to be on that forever, for hours, just messing with colors for every character, making them references to other series that I've watched and things like that. And you know, things are looking pretty bad for me right now. Like I said, this Preacher player knows what they're doing, and I don't really know what I'm doing like that, right? And this game is very mechanic heavy. I don't even know all the mechanics. I know you got hyper defense, you got just defend, which I think I pulled off a couple times in this video. You have your rev blow, your rev guard, your rev XL. I think I did rev XL in this video as well, right? What else do you have? I'm not remembering. You have the SPG stuff, right? You have your over your rev meter, right? And I don't know everything about it. It's very mechanic heavy, and that's why I like this game. I like, with SNK games, I like how they never strayed away from what they do best, right? I like with SNK, they're a company that they just never strayed. I messed up there. They just never strayed away from what they do best. And, you know, this isn't a fighting game that holds your hand for you, right? I mean, not that all those other fighting games that do are necessarily bad. They're not bad because, again, all these games take skill. All these games take skill, and all these games are very competitive. It's just, I don't agree with the direction of making your fighting game easier to make it more accessible to other people who aren't really into fighting games like that, and hopefully, you know, making it easier will get them into fighting games like that. I don't think that's the right direction to take it. I might make a whole video on that, but in the future, like, maybe, I don't know. If you guys like these discussion videos where I'm like rambling and stuff like that, just let me know in the comment section, because it's usually just pure gameplay on this channel and stuff. But I want to make more videos just talking and getting my opinions out there. But I don't think that's the best way to get people into fighting games. Because people, if they don't play fighting games, they're not going to get into fighting games. Like, the best way to get people into fighting games is just doing what you did with Dragon Ball FighterZ. Get a popular IP and make a fighting game out of that. And based off the IP alone, people are going to buy the game. And then they're gonna, you know, they're gonna want to learn it, and they're gonna slowly, like, you know, slowly ease themselves into the game, but just get popular IPs and make fighting games out of them. I think that's probably just the best way. Again, easier said than done. There's no like black and white solution. There's a lot. It's not black and white. You know, it's not black and white thinking. There's a lot of gray areas into how to get more people into fighting games, right? If simplifying fighting games got more people into fighting games, I'm all for it. I just don't think that's the approach, because I think people who play fighting games hopefully I make this comeback. Hold up, there we go. Yes sir, comeback king. What you know about comeback Neo? But yeah, you know, if making fighting games easier got people into them, I'm all for it. I really don't care if fighting games are easy or hard. I like fighting games, all sorts of fighting games, even arena fighters. So I'm gonna be playing, right? If the arena fighter is a good arena fighter, I'll play it. But I usually play like more traditional fighters anyway. But no, if a fighting game is good, a fighting game is good. I'll play it regardless of what type of fighting game it is. Platform fighter, arena fighter, all these other terms that you come up with for fighting games. A fighting game is a fighting game. You know what I mean? A lot of people might not agree with that, but a fighting game is a fighting game, right? But I just think, you know, getting a popular IP and then making a fighting game out of that would bring some eyes into fighting games. Maybe that's the only fighting game that they'll play. Maybe they'll branch out into other things. You never know. But I think that's probably like the best step. But again, there's a bunch of gray areas and nuance into it. It's not just like a simple solution. There is no one simple solution to get more people into fighting games. I know they tried putting Ronaldo in this game to get more people into the game and stuff like that. I think all that other stuff is not going to work unless you just get a popular IP of a series that's known for fighting. Like a series that's known for fighting but doesn't necessarily have a fighting game. Get those IPs. Unfortunately, I lost there. But get those IPs. You get those IPs. Make a fighting game out of it. I think that'll bring newcomers in just based off the IP alone, right? I think that's the way to go. And then, you know, you just expand on that. And I don't know how you would expand on that. I haven't thought that far yet. But it does require a lot of thought, right? But all this other stuff that a lot of these companies are doing, I don't think it's the best way to go. Maybe it has worked. I don't know. I'm not in the office while they're talking about like their numbers and stuff like that. Maybe it has worked. Maybe it hasn't. But yeah, this game is just so fun. I'm just looking forward to learning all the mechanics in this game, learning multiple characters. I want to learn as many characters as I can, as many as the rushdown characters as I can, and then maybe I'll dive into the other characters that aren't necessarily rushdown characters, like your grapplers and your zoners and things like that. And I'm looking forward to the DLC of this game, and the DLC is all free. I'm looking forward to playing as Ken. I'm looking forward to playing as Chun-Li. I don't know the Fatal Fury cast like that. I know about the story, right? I know about Terry and was it Geese? Terry and Geese. You know, the story of that, you know, and then, man, like, a lot of it is escaping me at the moment. You know, Kane has connections to Rock's mother, And I think, what is Rock? Rock is like Geese's son or something like that. Is Geese the right name? I think I'm getting the name of the character wrong. But you know, you had Terry, you had Geese. I think Geese killed Terry's father. And then, you know, you had the scroll for like immortality. That's how Geese kept coming back even though he died and stuff like that. My mind is all over the place, but I know the story somewhat thanks to Rufflemonger or Rufomonger, however you say his name. I apologize if I butchered his name, but shout out to him for making the video because I did want to learn about this game's story before getting into the game. And I've only done like the Southtown stuff with Rock. I need to do it with other characters. I also need to play the arcade mode and just play this game more because I haven't been playing fighting games a lot lately. So I'm gonna be in the lab working, playing this game and playing the other games, as you know. And then Impact is coming out. Grand Blue has a new DLC. I'm looking forward to getting into Stride because of Unicut, and I'm enjoying that that Guilty Gear anime. And then what else? Lucy is coming too, right? So it's really good. It's a good time for fighting games right now. Tekken seems to be getting better after all the bull that it's been on lately. Now look at this last round right here. This last round I want to talk about, man. If you heard the live commentary for me when I was playing this, man, maybe I should record like some live commentary matches instead of like post commentary and stuff like that, because this one, bro, you gonna see what happens, man. I'm going up against Okuto Maru, man. Cool character, man. I really like this character, but as you can see, it took me so many matches, took me so many online matches, but I'm finally figuring out what to do. Like, I'm finally figuring out how to play this game and things of that nature. But you know, like, and I'm getting on him, as you can see. Like, I'm getting on him. There we go. Managed to get a win. So you can see that I'm progressively learning more, that I'm getting used to the game a little bit, knowing what to do and things like that. And I've just gotta play more, but I've gotta really just like find a character and stick to them for the long run. And like I said, in the comment section, give me recommendations. Give me recommendations on what character to use. I'm thinking about sticking with Rock for a little bit, but I want to learn. I want to learn at least 3 characters. So I want to have 3 characters that I really focus on, and then in the future, he just ran into that. And then in the future, I'm going to learn some other characters. Now, you're going to see in a bit, as I catch this W, caught him with the wild punish, he rage quits on me. And I got pissed, bro, because I was like, let me get my points. But, you know, that's going to do it for this video, man. That's all the fights that I have. All I want to say is I really like City of the Wolves, man. This is a really great game. It's a really fun experience, and I can't wait to play more. So let me know in the comment section if you want to see more Fatal Fury City of the Wolves. I don't know if you made it this far. Hopefully you have the attention span, because TikTok and Shorts have rotted everybody's attention span. Hopefully you have the attention span to make it this far. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all next video. Let me know in the comment section below if you want more Fatal Fury, man. Fatal Fury. Thumbs up. Give this video a like for Fatal Fury, man. We out. We out.